Hare Krishna. Welcome to our channel Droplets of Nectar. Today we will be discussing on the topic Mind Your Mind. This is very nice topic. Today basically we will be discussing on mind. How we can control our mind, how we can make mind our best friend. We can experience this in our daily life that mind gives us many thoughts. Unlimited thoughts comes in our mind. Sometimes some thoughts are useful, sometimes some thoughts are very useless. We also get bewildered how such thoughts are coming in our mind. Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says mind can be our best friend as well as our worst enemy. There is a story of magician in this regard. There was once a magician. A man approached to him to create a magical being who could fulfill all his desires within no time. The magician created a ghostly spirit and said that this spirit will fulfill all the desires, but on one condition. He has to be engaged 24 hours. If this ghostly spirit is not engaged, he will destroy his own master. So that particular man was very happy. Oh, it will fulfill all my desires. All my desires will be fulfilled. I don't have to work anything anymore. Then it is very nice. So I will take this ghostly spirit. Man was very happy and started giving instructions to him. He made a list of all his desires and fulfilled all his desires through that ghostly spirit. Spirit would fulfill all his instructions within seconds. Within seconds, that spirit would fulfill all his instructions. Soon all the desires of the man got exhausted. There was no much desire. He asked his wife. All her desires also got exhausted, and he was not able to find any other engagement for the spirit. The spirit ran behind the master to destroy him, and the man had to run to the magician to save himself. So this is the story, but it is basically our life's own story. Do you know that all of us have this ghostly spirit with us? And what is that? That is our mind. The lesson to be learnt is that if you don't engage our mind positively, we will work to destroy it. Our mind will actually destroy us if we don't engage it properly. So we have to be careful while planning for managing time. We should give sufficiently absorbing engagements to our mind. Absorbing engagements. Our mind should be engaged in very much fruitive work. One reason for failing in maintaining our schedule is high expectations from our own self. Many times we see that we make very hectic schedule for us. Students at the time of exam, they make a plan timetable for the whole maybe month, whole day, whole year. So they make the day schedule, but they fail to follow it. Why? Because they are having much high expectations from themselves. They think that they can do this much all work in one day only. They can do everything they want in that day, and so they make the perfect schedule. From 6 to 7 we will be doing this, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, and hence at the end I will be completing the whole syllabus. So they go on daydreaming. Though they actually goes on daydreaming mode. Suppose we have listed 10 activities in our to-do list. We may find that despite trying our best, we end up completing at max 6 to 7 tasks. So what does it mean? Am I careless? Am I not much efficient? Am I not much fruitful? So this is not a discouragement of the topic. We should not be discouraged. Even this should be celebrated, because being enthusiastic in the long run is much more important than 100% success today. 100% success today is not that much important, rather than being enthusiastic the whole lifetime. Many persons fail to engage their mind and they expect too much of themselves. Hence, expecting too much of themselves, they, when not able to perform so much, they go into depreciation mode and they are the next top failures. There are many such persons who were once university toppers. University, they gave them gold medals every year. Everywhere they were the deserving candidates of the gold medal. But what happened later ones? After latter periods, many of them got drug addicted. They were having too much high expectations from themselves. That's why in IITs and educational institutes, higher education institutes, when students fail to perform up to their mark, they even commit suicides. They end up having death certificates in their hand, not the passing certificates. So it is actually our mind which helps us to make the schedule, and it is the same mind which destroys it. Once, one amongst two friends suggested robbing a bank together. The other completely rejected the idea as it was immoral. But somehow the first friend convinced him. During the incident, the first friend ran away. After convincing the second friend, he ran away from the incident alone. And the second one, who was actually not interested in bank robbery, he got caught by the police. When he was taken to the court, to his great surprise, judge who gave him the lifetime imprisonment was the same friend who suggested the robbing of the bank. So he was totally mesmerized, and he was just thinking of that only, and he has to go to jail. Do you know who is that trustworthy friend or untrustworthy friend in our life? Our own mind. Our own mind is very similar to this untrustworthy friend. First, it will suggest wasting our time in unimportant activities, like we see in that particular case. He suggested his friend to rob a bank, which was unimportant. And then when the deadline has passed, the same mind rebukes us for being irresponsible. Do not become trapped in this vicious cycle. This vicious cycle of the mind will totally devastate us. Actually, it is the nature of mind of accepting and rejecting. It accepts whatever it likes in the first go, and then it rejects it. As soon as it feels that it cannot be possible, it is not okay, so it rejects the idea. Accepting and rejecting is the nature of the mind. So we should understand it and carefully apply our intelligence to choose the ideas of the mind. We have to very being careful in this matter. Actually, if we will not be careful, then we will be losing our own energy. Our mind will act as the worst enemy in this case. But otherwise, if we train our mind by chanting of the holy name of the Lord, by meditating on the holy name of the Lord, by meditating on the lotus feet of the Lord, by praying to the Lord that let my mind be controlled, then our mind will become best friend and it will give us wonderful ideas, and then the same mind will make us the greatest achiever in this whole world. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Please subscribe to this channel to get notified for more and more episodes. Thank you for watching. If any comments, any questions, please write in the chat box below. Hare Krishna. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to all your friends and relatives whose mind is troubling them. Hare Krishna.